A shooting incident in Pike County put one man behind bars. We talked to students and staff about what happened. And some Kentucky lawmakers are calling for change in regard to the current regional driver's license office model.
And welcome to the weekend. We're seeing temperatures right now in the 70s and 80s. A beautiful night for Friday night football, but how long will the nice weather last? Details coming up.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
A shooting incident in Pike County put one man behind bars after troopers with Kentucky State Police say he put more than 70 people in danger Wednesday night. WYMT's Buddy Forbes shares the details from Shelby Valley High School.
Preparing for the Friday night lights ended in fright for students at Shelby Valley High School.
We was on the practice field and we was just practicing, and then we heard the shots.
When 7 gunshots rang out Wednesday afternoon next to the school's athletic complex, where football players and cheerleaders were on the field.
We just started yelling at the kids to go inside. The coaching staff did a great job. As soon as I started yelling to get the kids inside, the kids took off sprinting. Our cheerleaders were also down there, so we got them off the field, and we got everybody locked in, I would say less than 30 seconds.
After securing the students inside and calling 911, the coaching staff and school administrators began surveying the situation, checking with the apartment complex next door, from which witnesses say the shots were fired.
So I was afraid that they had went out in that grass and was maybe hiding out or something, and I need, I've got 70 kids in a complex I'm responsible for.
Kentucky State Police soon responded, clearing the scene and arresting 58-year-old Brian Irick, who told Trooper Nicholas Taylor he was firing his gun, but toward the grass, not aiming at the students. But Taylor says he admitted to knowing the students were on the field practicing.
Even if it wasn't aimed directly at the level of one of our students, but what if it ricocheted off a rock or the scoreboard or anything, it could have ended tragically. Thankfully it didn't. But
administrators say the staff acted quickly and correctly, putting into action the trainings they have gone through.
So I was really impressed and proud of them for doing that and taking, such a bad situation and really, bringing those kids together real fast and getting them into safety to make sure everything's okay.
Students say through the chaos, they felt safe once they were locked inside the complex, knowing they were in good hands.
And everybody's really thought about what could have happened, but it didn't, so we're all very blessed that it didn't happen.
Though no one was harmed in the shooting incident, those involved say it was an eye-opening situation.
It's just something everybody needs to be more aware of, because never in a million years would I thought I would be dealing with this at a football practice. So
in Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The school has increased its safety protocols and it's planning to have Kentucky State Police and the Pike County Sheriff's Office on site for the football program's Blue and White Bowl tomorrow night. 4 people were taken to the hospital after a crash in Lawrence County this afternoon. According to Kentucky State Police, the crash happened just after 11 and involved 3 vehicles. This included a KSP trooper. The trooper and 2 other individuals have been taken to the hospital for evaluation. No other information is being released on their conditions yet, and the northbound lanes of US 23 were shut down for a time. Well, this weekend is upon us, and the question is, will you need that rain gear or those sunglasses, or maybe a little bit of both? First Alert meteorologist Eric Dean has our first look at the forecast. Eric.
Yeah, take a little bit of column A, get a little bit of column B, put them together, and you have the weekend outlook. You'll need a little bit of both. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s, low 80s. Look at Boonville, 81 degrees. A little bit of a heat index out there. It feels like 83 out there. We're seeing temperatures right now, 70s and 80s, mid 80s towards Monticello, as well as Somerset. Look at Pikeville, 80 degrees. 81 is the current temperature in Grundy. All is quiet for the most part. On live pinpoint Doppler radar, we are seeing a little bit of a renegade shower over towards portions of Claiborne County, but that's it in terms of any type of shower activity at this hour. A beautiful evening is in store. We'll see mainly clear skies. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the mid-60s will greet you. Look at 10 o'clock, we'll see clear skies. Clouds will start to thicken as we go throughout the overnight hours into the first part of your Saturday morning, so you'll need the sunglasses for the first part of your Saturday, and then the rain gear will be needed as we go throughout the afternoon and early evening hours. Now the question is, how long will that shower and storm chance last? I'll have that answer coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Amelia.
Thank you, Eric. An East Bernstadt woman was arrested Thursday afternoon. This incident happened off River Hill Church Road, which is just about 15 miles north of London. 20-year-old Kristen Gill was charged on a Laurel County District Court bench warrant in regard to possession of a controlled substance. Gill was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center. One person was arrested for possessing meth in London. It happened Wednesday evening. London police say they stopped to help a Kentucky State Police trooper on a traffic stop. While conducting the stop, a canine with LPD detected narcotics, which resulted in a search of the vehicle. Police found 2 clear bags with a crystal-like substance. The driver, 39-year-old Sammy Bowling, was charged with possession of a controlled substance. One woman was arrested after reportedly walking on Hal Rogers Parkway intoxicated yesterday morning. Officials say when they found 53-year-old Samantha Elza, she was slurring her words and walking unsteadily. She also said people were following her. Elza reportedly screamed and cursed at officers after being arrested. She told officials that she'd taken meth earlier in the day. Elza faces a slew of charges, including resisting arrest. A woman was arrested in Clay County after reportedly swinging a stick at dogs. It happened on Gregory Branch Road. Officials say 38-year-old Priscilla Lovins seemed to be intoxicated with slurred speech. Officials say Lovins tried to resist arrest and also had an active warrant. She faces a slew of charges, including menacing and public intoxication. A new research report into Kentucky's minimum wage shows many people are living below the poverty line. Right now, Kentucky's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Research from the Kentucky Center for Economic Policy shows this wage rests well below the poverty line. The publication also says it's been 16 years since the Commonwealth raised the minimum wage, and that policy has left many Kentucky workers struggling to afford basic needs.
Now, for the first time in our history, a full-time minimum wage worker who works year-round would earn below the poverty level. Ultimately, increasing the minimum wage would need to be an act of the General Assembly.
The article also claims if the state's minimum wage had kept up with inflation from its high point in 1968, Kentuckians would be earning at least $14.70 per hour. Well, Kentucky State Representative wants to end the current regional driver's license office model and return those services to county offices. Reports revealed claims that temporary workers in regional offices gave undocumented immigrants IDs in exchange for money. Representative Savannah Maddox says the claims are one reason why licensed services should go back to circuit clerk offices in all Kentucky counties.
No longer should Kentuckians have to wait months to make an appointment, drive 2 or 3 counties over, wait all day in line, many times having taken off work just to receive a driver's license 3 to 4 weeks later in the mail.
Last week, Governor Andy Beshear confirmed that nearly 2,000 driver's license offices in Kentucky were revoked and some temporary workers were fired as part of an ongoing investigation into fraud and regional driver's license office.
All right, a couple things to note as we go into the weekend. Storm chances will pick up, and then we're talking sunshine and cooler weather ahead. Details in the First Alert forecast coming up.
And kids are heading back to the classroom throughout the Commonwealth, which means drivers should be cautious in school zones and near those school buses.